Hey Sharon, how you doing? How's things over in Kathmandu in Tamil? You probably must be sitting in the restaurant right now. So it's about 7:45 p.m. there, I guess. Are you still trading? Are you trading now? Have you got any trades open today? Okay, everybody, what we're looking at here is the New York session. It's just gone 9 p.m. at Indochina time. Let me just close the door so get rid of some of that background noise. Just gone 9 p.m. Indochina time. That's 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're looking at XAU USD as the gold chart on the 15-minute time frame. And I don't usually check. I don't usually trade in the first 30 minutes before Wall Street opens. I like to wait and see what the market sentiment is and which way the price is going to go. And we don't usually know until after Wall Street opens. Might get a couple of fake outs here. But what did happen, this is about 35 minutes ago, and we had some good news on the unemployment claims in the US, slightly good news. So that put pressure on gold to come down in this first 30 minutes after the news came out. And then it's kind of just not really done much after that. The news was only slightly good for the unemployment claims. Nothing fantastic. So I don't think that that will really have much of an impact on the rest of the trading session for the New York session. And just to let you know what I've got on my chart here, this blue line, this is the pivot point for the day, the starting point. This gray box here, this is the Asian session. And we had a low during the Asian session of 51.54. And we had a high during the Asian session of 52.05. So about a $50 move there, not much for the Asian session today. And then, of course, London kind of pushes it down, pushes it up, pushes it down, pushes it up. There's just a lot of manipulation going on during the London session, which we see most of the time. But the big question is, will gold go down tonight during the New York session, or will gold go up? This up here is the previous day high. This yellow line, this is the previous day high from yesterday, and that was 5217. And this yellow line here is the previous day low from yesterday, and that is 5120. And that's right where the first level of support is also for today. and we have resistance up here at the top. I don't know, maybe I'm not showing that on the chart. I don't think I have a resistance line in there. Yeah, R1, resistance level 1, that's right there, and that's at about 52.14. So resistance there, just below our previous day high, and support here just below our previous day low with our pivot point in the middle there. Which way will it go, up or down? What are you expecting to see? I'm just waiting for the price to tell me what it's going to do. But what I think might happen is that we might come down here and take out the Asia low from today before moving to higher prices. That's what I think might happen. That doesn't mean that it will, but that's what I'm looking for. Oh, we might even come down here to the previous day low. That's possible. Anything is possible with gold. But I am bullish on gold. It's bullish on the 4-hour chart, bullish on the day, so bullish on gold. But right now, gold is really only good for day trade. Because if we go and look at the 4-hour chart, and you can see we really are in a range. We've been in this range for a couple of weeks, and then just on Monday it broke above this structure. This was our structure here, and then on Monday we broke above structure, and now we're in this new consolidation zone. So even though gold is bullish, I don't expect to see, really strong movement towards higher prices. Our high yesterday was 52.49. We might get back up there again today. And then our low was 5 has been 5093. That's the range that we're in this week. And we're probably going to see some more consolidation as we go through here and then maybe get a breakout above or get a breakout below. Of course, that depends on a lot of the geopolitical factors. Is there going to be a war in the Middle East? Well, that's, that means gold will probably go to higher prices. If we start to see a war in the Middle East, gold is likely to go to higher prices. But if then things calm down, then that will be a cooling off period for gold. We could see it come down to lower prices. So we have to consider the big picture. Go back to the 15-minute chart. And it's trying to ease its way down just a little bit, going for that Asia low. I think we'll go out. It's probably going to take out this Asia low, but I don't like to do anything until Wall Street opens, and that's in about 25 minutes from now. Cookbook secrets. Cookbook secrets. Are you a trader? Cookbook? What do I think? I just told you what I think. I just explained what I'm looking at. I think gold is going to come down here and take out the Asian high. Sorry, the Asian low. I think it looks like we're going to do that in just the next few minutes. We're going to take out the Asian low, and then I'm expecting to see return to higher prices. But it could come down here and take out the previous day low from yesterday, and that's right down here. So I'm just waiting to see, let the market tell me what it's going to do. I'm not taking any trade just yet. Wait till Wall Street opens and get started. Cookbook, where are you watching from? I don't think I've seen you in here before. So we're just waiting, just sitting on our hands, not doing anything just yet. Wait for Wall Street to get open. I'm going to jump up and grab a bottle of water. Okay. I did not trade during the London session, and I did not trade during the Asian session today because the Asian session was a little bit strange. I like to watch it when it first opens, and that was this candle here. We had a bearish candle, then a bullish candle, another small bullish candle, then a bearish, another bearish. It was really kind of the opening of the Asian market today was a little bit kind of up and down. But Tokyo really moved it up quite a bit when Tokyo opened. It had a big move, $50 move from Tokyo. I believe that was $50. Well, yeah, from the bottom here, 51.54, and they took it up to 51.90. About a $40 move from the Tokyo session. And then a little bit later in the Asian session, it did go higher, then started to fall down, and then London has just played around with it. And now we'll see what New York is going to do. Imani, hello from Chicago. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you here. Anybody that's watching, don't forget to like and share. I do appreciate that. It does help the channel. I'm a little bit early today. I don't usually come in till about 9:30, but some people were texting me to see if I'm doing live today, so I thought, well, I'll go ahead and jump on board. I don't take any trade before Wall Street opens, not usually. I mean, sometimes, but very rarely. I wait for Wall Street to open and then see what the market's going to do. And now we're getting this doji here, still about 17 minutes before Wall Street opens. And we've got a long doji there. So anything can happen. I'm expecting to see a move to higher prices, maybe back up here to where we were yesterday. And that was about 52.17 was our high yesterday. And that's also just above the resistance level. But I think first we're probably going to take out this Asia low, and then it's possible to even take out the previous day low from yesterday. It looks like it's a long way away, but that's nothing for gold. Gold can do that in no real quick. So we'll just wait and see what's going to happen. Oh, yeah. Okay. Still got that long-legged doji there. Hmm. Just looking at the 1-minute chart, you don't see it on my screen, but I am looking at it on my other monitor, and it looks like we might be getting a turnaround. And now we started this, the new 15-minute candle there. Just expand that a little bit. Can you see that screen okay? Let me see if I can make it bigger. Okay, there we go. Hope that's not too big. And maybe get rid of the price over here. 51.65 is where we are now. Yeah, it's pretty close, but that's a long-legged doji there, and sometimes that can indicate a reverse in direction. And sometimes it can be a continuation. So we've got to wait and let the price tell us what it's going to do. But I told you, I just flipped over to the 1-minute chart, and it looks like it's making a turnaround already. But Wall Street hasn't opened yet, so I'm just sitting on my hands, being patient, waiting. That's what we do as traders, wait. Spend most of our time waiting. Just knock that down one level. Okay, that's a little bit better. Just check my sound is okay. Is my sound okay? If you can hear me okay, give me a +1. Just crank up the sound a little bit there. Maybe that's better. Another 12 minutes before the Wall Street opens. We'll just come over here and look. Bitcoin is not doing anything. Platinum is not doing anything. Silver is very quiet. Oil is dropping down. How about that? Oil was, yeah, look at that. Oil has dropped down a lot today. So things seem to be settling down in the Middle East. There's not so much concern right now, anyway. Today, and platinum went a little bit crazy yesterday, but it's kind of going all sideways today. What about the DXY, the US dollar index? Yeah, this is where the news came out, good news on the unemployment claims, and just had a knee-jerk reaction, like always with that kind of news, and then it just doesn't do much after that. And we're back on the gold chart, 15-minute time frame. Just looking at the 1-minute chart again, it's not really doing anything. No indication which way it's going to go. So, but if you follow me, you know what I'm looking for. Let me just reset the chart view there, expand this a little bit, and there we go. Get rid of that. And from what I see, my analysis tells me that this is probably going to come down and take out the Asia low, possibly even the previous day low from yesterday. And then I expect to see higher prices because gold is bullish on the 4-hour chart and the day chart. And we're just really just trading in that kind of that consolidation zone, the consolidation zone between here and there. That's kind of where it's been playing around all this week. No extreme highs, no extreme lows, just bouncing between these two levels, really, pretty much most of the week. Hello, Cookbook. Cookbook, where are you watching from? You're new to the group here. You're new to the channel. I haven't seen you before. What do I expect tomorrow? Well, ask me tomorrow. I don't know. I don't try to predict the market. I can't right now. I can't shift my pig to the other side. Hello, Juan. How you doing? Good to see you from uh, Colombia, I think, if I can remember correctly. Good morning to you. We're just waiting for Wall Street to open. That's going to happen in about another 7 or 8 minutes. And Cookbook wants to see the chat price. The ch Oh, you mean the chart price? Oh, Cookbook is watching from Pakistan. Oh, that's great. Awesome. Now maybe you can see the chart price. The only chart price we're interested in is gold, and it's 51.68 right now. But actually, you don't need that. You don't need the chart price because you can see the prices here. But I'll leave that open. If that makes it easier for you, I'll leave that open. 51.68 right now. And it looks like it's trying to go up a little bit, but it doesn't matter what it's trying to do now because Wall Street hasn't opened yet. I don't care what it's doing right now. I'm waiting for Wall Street to open. Hey, Cookbook, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that already. Everybody that's watching, please click the like button. That does help the channel, and I appreciate it very much. How's things in Pakistan, by the way? It must be a lot earlier for you over there. Okay, you good now? You can see the chart prices? Okay. Sorry about that. I can't move my pig to the other side. Maybe I can on the streaming software. I'll look at that tomorrow to see if I can adjust that. I didn't think about it being in the way. Nobody's ever mentioned that before. Mm. But there's not really anything that you need to see except the one price for gold, and that's 51.68. And then you need to see the candles over here and the support line and the resistance line. So what I've got on my chart, if you're new, you don't know what I'm looking at, this is the Asia market over here in this gray box. And we started off the day right here. We had a low of 51.54. Then we had a high during the Asia session of 52.05. This is the Asia session, this black box here. And then I have a couple of support and resistance lines here that I put in during the day, and one here. So this is the Asia high, this is the Asia low, two support lines in between. The yellow line there is the previous day high from yesterday, and this yellow line is the previous day low from yesterday. And this blue line is the pivot point. That's right where we are now, 51.69. And it looks like it wants to go up. 3.5 minutes before Wall Street opens. And it looks like it might just turn around and go up for a while anyway. Let's see what happens. What gold is doing tomorrow, I don't know. Ask me tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. Yay! Oh, I love Fridays. Thank goodness tomorrow is Friday. What would that be? TGTIF. Thank goodness tomorrow is Friday. Hmm. 51.70. Going up a little bit, eh? Isn't that interesting? Making a good move up. Just came down and below the pivot point, and that's kind of seemed to be as far as it wanted to go. So this is why you cannot predict the price. You just have to let the price tell you what it's going to do. Another 1 minute and 30 seconds. 90 seconds before Wall Street opens. Does anybody that's watching right now, do you have a trade open? Let me know if you got a trade going. Are you long? Are you short? Are you sitting on your hands like me? I don't know that I'm going to take a trade. If I don't see something that looks interesting or looks like a trade setup, what I'm looking for, that tells me clearly what the direction is going to be, then I won't take a trade. But I might. We'll just wait and see. 30 seconds to go. Mm. Yeah, we're just waiting. Sometimes we wait for a long time. Sometimes we just get bored silly, just waiting. Sometimes it's so boring. And then when we get just so bored, then the market makes a big move. Okay, Wall Street is open. And look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Wall Street is open. Oh my goodness. How about that? Oh, wow. Surprise, surprise. Well, I'll be. Look at that. Are you serious? Wow. Oh, yeah, that's what they call a big ass candle. We just took out the Asia low, and it looks like it's going to go down to the previous day low from yesterday, which is right there on that yellow line. Maybe. That kind of looks like a liquidity grab there, but I don't know, be careful. Maybe they're not finished yet. Maybe they're going to go down further. Don't jump the gun. It's tempting, I know, but that liquidity grab might not be finished yet. They might just take it down further. I kind of think they might. Okay, maybe that liquidity grab is done. Maybe. No, it's fine. 5130. Yeah. So I am just looking at this. See how much I'm going to lose here. Yeah, I would just went long. I think that liquidity grab is done. I'm just looking at my MT5 now, trying to get this all sorted out. Get my trade, get my stop loss set in place. Okay, looking real good now. Get a little bit of oomph. No, I'm long. Sorry, cookbook. I couldn't. I was just taking care of my trade. I am long. I went long, and why would I sell? The gold is going up, and the price I entered the trade is 51.62. I entered the long trade at 51.62. I mean, that's such a clear liquidity grab. It was once it made its mind up. It was pretty easy to see. So I had to jump over to my MT5. I couldn't catch your comments real quick. Oh, you finally jumped in there, DJ Gold. Good to see you here, buddy. And I put my stop loss at 51.35. That's just below the wick. It's just below this wick here at 51.35. I went long at 51.62. Now it could do another sweep, so be careful. But right here is where I went long, and it was real easy to see that it was going to keep going up. I mean, I could have actually got in earlier than that, but it was being cautious. You never know; it can turn against you real fast. Hey, oh, Yeah, I know, it's and every time you look at it, you gain that much more experience, and you start to build those, subconscious memories, and you'll recognize it. Don't don't be hard on yourself. You're still new at this. And go for it. I could have got in earlier, but it didn't look comfortable to me. It looked like it could very easily just keep going right back down, and we might be getting that second sweep even right now. So if you're not in the trade, that's okay. Don't panic. It's early. It's early in the opening of the market. Wall Street's only been open for 10 minutes, and now it's coming down for that second sweep. And when you see it, also, I want to keep reminding you, when you see it, take a small trade. You're not going to blow your account with 0.01. It's impossible. And if it goes against you, you accept the loss, and okay, you learn from that. But don't be afraid to take the trade. If you see something and it looks like what you're looking for, and it tells you that, that's the time to pull the trigger, well, do it. Okay, don't pull back a little bit to my entry point, but I would say it looks like our next candle will come in about 3 minutes, and I think that might be a bullish candle that will start to go up to higher prices. Yeah, I got in at 51.62, and so why didn't I get in at 51.38 right here? You know, I, I'm I'm just careful. I'm cautious. I want to see it confirming to me that that was the liquidity sweep and that it's done and that it's going to start reverse direction. You're not going to get every pip. It's not possible. Don't even try. If you can get 50, 60% of the move, then that's great. I don't trade on TradingView, DJ Gold. I know the tool you're talking. Show my trade with the trade tool. You mean the buy and the sell thing? I saw that on your chart earlier today. The trade tool. You mean the risk to reward ratio? You mean like this thing over here? That's a long trade, long position, 51.62 right there. Where I got in, I put my stop loss below that at 51.35 right there, and I take profit up here at the Asia high. Okay, 1.6 risk to reward ratio. Is that what you're talking about, DJ Gold? MDJ 88. Okay, DJ Daddy Gold. We got it. Okay, good. That's cool. But I can move it over a little bit because I took it on this candle here, right there. On this candle that where Wall Street opened. And I think it was about 4 to 5 minutes into the open. It shot down here like a sinking brick, and then it started to move its way back up, and I could see that the direction had changed, and I was a little bit slow to get in, but it was kinda hesitating around here. I thought it might come back down, so I waited just a little bit to get confirmation on the 1-minute chart, and then it started to move, so I got in right there. Little bit slow in, but that's okay. Yeah, nice to get right at 51 from the age, but you can't do that. Market is designed to take your money, and you have to trade cautiously, trust your strategy, use good risk management, be patient. That's what it's about to win this game. And now that it's made that move up, okay, we got our second candle starting now here after the Wall Street Open. This is the 9:45 candle. It's coming down a little bit because that is, if you notice, guys, this is a resistance level. I put this in here about uh, 3 hours ago, I think. This is where we had this resistance right in here, and we had the support back here in the Asian session. Now what's it done? It's come up there and stopped right there. That's what that's what everything does. It just goes from level to level to level. It came back to that level where it was earlier today, and where it was earlier today, and it stopped again. And now it's hesitating at the same level. Imani, these are the other lines that I told you to make sure you put in your chart. The equal highs and equal lows. As the day progresses, you can come back and put these in. So I've got two levels that are not part of the Asian low or the Asian high. You've got the next one up here where we have the support and resistance. Resistance over here, support here, resistance here. So if this breaks above this one, it's going to go up to the next one and most likely kind of hesitate or stop or consolidate or go sideways and then go to the next one. That's just what everything does in forex. I froze. Okay, I think I'm back now. Sometimes that happens. My internet connection is not so good at the condo where I stay. Sometimes it drops out for a minute or so. So if you're new here and you haven't been following before, watching from MDJ88, where are you watching from? I don't think I've seen you in the live trading before. Oh, there we go again. Internet makes me crazy sometimes. Can't live with it, can't live without it. So, Imani, did you take a trade or not? DJ Daddy Gold, did you do anything? You guys, I shared my trade with you. You share your trade with me. Come on. Anybody else jumped in on this? Good, good, good. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Yeah, now we just wait. Yeah, this is live trading. It's not just live trading with Rick. It's live trading with you guys. I want to know if you're trading too. And you know what's interesting? What we need to be aware of, you talk about just waiting. Let's go back and look at yesterday. Oh, come on, internet. There we go. Let's go back and look at yesterday. This right here was when Wall Street opened. It did exactly the same thing as it did yesterday. You see that big wick and then the reversal? So it came up, looked real good, but then what happened? Boom, fell way down, hit that support level, and then the real move started. Boom, wow. Okay. So, if you were long here and it even went up here before it came back down, you might have tried to bail out somewhere in here thinking, or maybe you, uh, I don't know, whatever your strategy is, you could have got out of here or you would have been freaking out when it started to come all the way back down here. But the real move started. So you will get this reversal like that before the heavy duty move starts in about another hour, is what I'm trying to say. You're going to get a lot of up and down volatility initially, and then the real move will kick in. And then it went sideways kind of midway during the US session. And then in the close of the US session, they brought the price back down. So back over here. So now you're in a long trade. Just be aware of that. Put your stop loss in place and be aware that you could see a little bit of a reversal before the real move starts. But I really am pretty sure we're going to go to higher price during the New York session, at least early on in the first 3 or 4 hours, because gold is bullish on the 4-hour chart, bullish on the day chart. But you're not just going to get all green candles and it just goes straight up like a rocket. That's not going to happen. So you got to be willing to accept these fluctuations like we're getting now. Wait, sit on your hands, trust your strategy, put your stop loss in place, and enjoy your popcorn. Okay. Okay, I think I'm back now. I don't know. And you keep telling me I'm frozen. I apologize for that. It's just the internet connection where I live is not so good sometimes, but there's nothing I can do about it. So just wait till it unfreezes. And no, I don't catch the move up and the move down. I go one direction. I don't chase the candles, but if that's what you want to do, okay. If that's your whatever floats your boat, you can try that. Okay, yeah, I understand. I understand. No problem. I really, it makes me crazy. I hate that it does that. I know it's not very nice for people who are watching. Frustrating, frustrating. Who is this new guy here? Sis, sis, and love you something. Okay, you're new. I haven't seen you before. Where are you watching from? Oh, we got another one here. Fanjam Mohammed. Fanjam Mohammed. Good evening. Where are you watching from? Tangem Mohammed? Are you trading gold? That's what we're doing here now. We're live trading gold. And just to refresh everybody, I got in right here at this white line, and that was a long trade with my stop loss just below the wick here, where it did that liquidity sweep, and then my take profit up here. So that's a one to 1.67 risk to reward ratio. And now we're just waiting to see if it's going to continue in that direction. It's likely that it will, but sometimes on the hour, which is 5 minutes from now, it can change direction, as we saw last night before the real big move starts up to higher prices. I'm pretty sure we will go up to higher prices. I'm convinced that the market wants to move the institutions, the central banks, the fund managers, they want to move gold up to higher prices. It's been trading between this range here, between 52.17 and 51.20. It's in this range. So, we need to go to higher prices. And now they have the liquidity to do that from this sweep that just happened. So I'm expecting to see higher prices over the next 2 or 3 hours on gold. And I just want to jump over, just going to jump over and check my MT5 right quick, guys. Oh, man. Oh, I don't understand that. Okay. Hmm. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, it's come down a little bit. Yeah, well, trading is boring. So you got your trade, and, go watch Netflix or something. It's been up and down all week. Yes. In fact, if we go back and look, I showed you already. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Oh, that was bigger, ain't it? Okay. Let's go back and look at the 4-hour chart. Gold has been in a range for 3.5 weeks, up and down, up and down, up. And now we broke the market structure and now we're in a new consolidation zone. It's going up and down, up and down. Oh, well, nothing we can do about that, eh? But it's good for day trading. It certainly can't hold a trade for long, that's for sure. We want to get in on these big moves here, like this one. Wow, boom. Go back to the 15-minute chart. Oh, I'm on the wrong chart. That's my Asian chart. Go back to my liquidity chart here. There we go. Oh, get rid of that guy. There we are. Ah, it's coming back down now. I'm still above break even. 51.62 was my entry point, and my stop loss is down here. Nobody ever said trading is exciting. Actually, it's very boring most of the time. I'm not picking on you, Igo, but I know that's what it is. It is what it is. Sometimes it's a struggle for me to sit in front of the chart. I'm serious. It's a struggle for me to sit in front of the chart for very long. Boring. And it's just, you know what? It's when you just get totally bored to death, and that's when it makes a big move. Just when you just get so fed up and tired of looking at it, then it makes a big move, and you miss the big move because you got bored with watching it. Okay, now we're at just broke below my break even, so we could be coming back down to this Asia low, or maybe even doing a second liquidity sweep. Sometimes you get a double sweep. You know, they come down and grab all the stop losses and the pending orders, and then they make a big move up, and then they come down to another liquidity sweep before the real move starts. But usually for that, in that case, your first stop loss below the wick of this really big rejection candle that we had, that stop loss should be okay. So you're down 1% on the challenge, but I think you passed phase one, wasn't it? And you're working on phase two, I believe. Just refresh my memory on that. Okay, guys, I'm going to very shortly sign off of here, but I would appreciate if any of you want to contact me, you can do that directly, and that's on my Telegram channel, and my ID is at RickRayFX. If you have any questions or comments or inquiries, just let me know there. And let me know on Telegram how your trade went. Some of you took a trade during this live session. Let me know how it did, how it played out. And then I will see you again tomorrow. I will be here for the opening of the Asia session. That is at 8 a.m. Indo-China time or 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's when Singapore and Shanghai open, and we get usually some good moves during that time, the first couple of hours. And I'm here for that time, Monday to Friday. So if you want to join in on that one, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, wherever you are in the world, I hope you have a great session of trading, and I'll see you again next time. Don't forget to smash that like button, and I'll see you in the next session.